Well, much better, guys. What the? I don't know what's going on here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? What a friggin' weekend. Holy mackerel. I'm just still barely recovering. And I can't believe what an epic weekend that Baltimore weekend was. It's unbelievable. We got Rodney White in the house. We got Justin Mello going on. Good morning, Justin. Gemma, hello, good morning. You do it. You do it. Welcome, welcome, welcome once again for the very first time. Oh, I got to hang out with you, do it again a little bit. It was fantastic. Good morning, Nomadic Bike. Are you going to come and hang out with us, honey? All right. Monica's going to come hang out with us, too. Come on in, pumpkin. Come on in. The water's not too bad.
Good morning.
Oh, my goodness. Now I have to get my head onto the other side of the screen and make sure that we can be heard properly. Can you hear me? What are you shaking your head about? Oh my goodness. TWG7 is in the house already. It's 10:01.
She is excited about
She must be. She's pumped up and thrilled. Yeah, well, this weekend's coming up fast. Timing.
I know.
One word of advice, TW. It goes so fast. Just take it in. How fast did it go?
It went so fast. It went so fast. It was so great.
We found ourselves sitting at home last night, and some of the videos are starting to trickle out already. If you haven't seen, as guys pop into the stream, we'll make sure that they post their videos that they put out. But holy mackerel, it was just so incredible. But it went so fast. We're sitting at home last night kind of catching up on some of these videos and just talking about some of the amazing moments that we had and thinking, where did it go? How did this happen?
Hey, Justin.
Now, you do it's in the house as
You
well.
do it is in the house.
Nomadic Bike, good morning.
We just saw you.
It was an absolutely amazing anniversary dinner, you do it. Oh my goodness. The kindness that we're going to talk about a couple of, I think, unique aspects of what we did this weekend. And I know it's going to be the same thing when we go down and visit TWG7. You guys have probably watched collaboration videos from the big YouTubers, and you kind of wondered exactly how it is. And I can't tell you what those big collaboration meetups are with the big guys, you know, Peter and all those dudes. But I can tell you that nobody at these meetups that I've been to is concerned whatsoever with views or channel ratings or you know, new subscribers or anything like that. The only focus that anyone ever has when they go to these things is just getting to know the other YouTubers, and that I think might be something very unique to this group. We all have YouTube channels, and we all create YouTube content, but the focus of these meetups, it never ceases to amaze me. There's no selfishness, there's nothing like that. Everyone is just kind of there to get to know the other people behind the camera even more. And I know it's been a part of the philosophy of the best hour of my day since we first started doing it, but it truly works. It's really what people go to these meetups to do, and it was just so amazing. I can't get over the fact that everyone kind of just clicks and gets along. Yeah. Like, usually there's a personality that, you know, might be off in the corner and maybe nobody clicks with or doesn't want to interact or is all about his own channel. There's none of that going on. It's really fantastic. It's really fantastic. Photo Finn, good morning.
Good morning, Photo. Good morning, Gemma.
There he is, Joseph Andrews. Good morning. Joseph, I know you
morning,
dropped
Joe.
your video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make you a moderator, and I want you to drop your link to your video already. Anyone else who comes in who was there and did put their video out, I want them to go ahead and drop it as well. I don't think I've seen you do his video yet, so if you dropped it, you do it. Make sure you put it in the Twitter group so we can all check it out, but let me know too. I'll mod you so you can pop your video in the chat. I want to make sure that people get a chance to watch all these videos. Now, Joe put a different spin on his video a little bit.
Okay.
It wasn't as much about just the collaboration part of it as it was about being a single dad and traveling with a child. And he did a really fantastic job of kind of showing us how that works. Good morning, McGee Films. How are you doing?
Good morning, McGee.
We miss you already, McGee. Hello, Siri Studio. How are you?
Good morning, Siri.
I don't think McGee's video dropped yet either. Let me know if it did, McGee, and make sure when you drop it, you put it in that Twitter group. We're going to be linking up a whole rotisserie playlist for that, but I also want to make sure that you guys get a chance to drop it in here. Oh, man, I can't. We have 0 people in the room. It's hard to believe, isn't it? That's hard to believe.
So we're talking to ourselves then.
Well, yeah.
Making up all the chat.
You would think we'd be used to it by now. I think everybody is still on a weekend hangover. It's a little light today. We've got 12 folks in the room, but 12 awesome, fantastic folks. I just dropped a video.
Mrs. McGee is here. Hey, Mrs.
Hey,
McGee.
Mrs. McGee. Hello, good morning. Photo Finn just dropped a video. I'm going to have to check that out today, Photo Finn. Today is going to be a really, really busy day of watching videos because all of the stuff from the Baltimore meetup is going to be coming out. I don't know if I'm going to get any work done today. I'm doing fantastic. I have the next song up. I'll be available at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Awesome, Justin. I think he's going to do Purple Rain. That's my guess.
Okay.
I am doing
be a
good.
good
Jeff
one.
and Monica, how are you today? Well, I'm fantastic. And I'm Mike, by the way. This is Monica. Idiot of the day. Jeff is in the house. Hello. See, that's Jeff.
Yeah, he may have said hi to her.
He
so,
probably
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Probably. I hope JoJo is doing well as well.
Good morning, Jeff.
Oh my God, I just wasted my coffee. I set it up last night, so I had to do is turn it on, and I didn't realize it took the grounds and dumped them into the sink. Before it was, whoops. Oopsie. Hey, that's how I roll. Good morning. That's how I roll. Be sure to check the Twitter group. All the videos have started to come out. And when you put your video out, let me know. I want to make sure that we drop that puppy in here as well. It was so awesome to get a chance to meet Ralph and Justin and Everest and the rest of his family. They were just so amazing. And Ralph, I just want to let you know, Justin that dude is very serious about his hugs, man. I got the greatest hug in the whole world when you guys were checking out, and that was so awesome. I love you, Justin. I hope you're watching. You're the best, man.
Hey, Justin.
Mrs. McGee Films is in the house. Hello. McGee's shirt with the logo. I know. It was awesome. Let's see. Was hoping Lily's school was closed so I could take off of work, but nope. I guess they got 2-hour delays going on down there.
Wow.
I'm kind of surprised about that.
Yeah.
We got about, I would say 6 inches, maybe a little more. Sorry, Mike. I got to get my coffee. It's all good, Siri. Probably won't be out till the weekend. Well, that's cool, McGee. Just let me know. I want to make sure we drop all of those puppies in here. I want the folks to get an opportunity to see this. The video on how I edit my videos. Oh, cool, Photo Finn. That sounds great. That sounds great. So, man, I was talking, and I don't know how many of you guys were here at the very beginning, but I was talking about how unselfish these meetups are. You would think that when you get this many people who are in front of the camera all the time, that there would be some ego problems, or that people would be bumping heads or trying to get airtime or trying to do this or trying to do that. And it never ceases to amaze me how much love and support there is. People come to these events just to hang out and get to know the other people. And it's pretty epic. It's different than what you would think, guys. So make sure if you get a chance to go to one of these meetups, don't Don't worry about what you might have heard in the past or what you might have seen. There's no selfishness going on at these puppies. And you're not going to have a camera in your face 24/7 either. Believe it or not, you film a lot less at these events than you would think because you just don't think about it. You're just involved with the other people. It's pretty amazing. Good morning, Jay Lippman.
Good morning, Jay.
I don't know when Jay's video is coming out. He did drop a video, another review of this toner microphone this morning. So if you guys haven't checked that out, please do so. Jay does awesome audio reviews. He really knows what he's talking about. He really does. Deviate and be great. Good morning. Just is super awesome. I love that he won a painting. Oh my goodness. That painting was incredible. I couldn't believe it.
He absolutely loved it. I mean, he absolutely loved it. So it was a huge hit.
It was. And Timmy got a painting too.
Yes.
She didn't. Susan didn't pass it to me, TW, so I think she's going to be shipping it to you. Because there's still a question as of whether I'm going to have to do jury duty. I believe tonight at 5:30 we will have the final call on that. So I will be getting with you, Timmy, at some point, and I'll make sure that I update you so you know for sure that we're all good. But the plan is to head down to St. Augustine this week. I got to be honest with you guys. I'm really looking forward to getting back on the road a little bit. It feels like I've been trapped in the studio for way too long, and I just want to start to produce videos on a daily basis, which is what I really love to do. Hopefully, I'm going to get to meet a bunch of cool YouTubers along the way. I'm really looking forward to possibly stopping in Asheville and meeting with Ozza, Airstream Ozza's Dream, and also possibly Ryan, who's also known as Burnwood Bushcraft. And then on the way home, I'm definitely going to spend a couple of days with backpacking with Jason if I can, if he's available. I know he's really busy and he's having some health problems with his family, so hopefully he can make some room for me in his schedule. But that's kind of the plan. In between that will be the meetup in St. Augustine, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to get to meet Timmy and Abraxas and Pam's Great Outdoor Adventure, hopefully Pauline Newman. Demonic Wombat better have his butt there. I need to contact him. I haven't heard from him in a couple of weeks. So I'm really looking forward to it. Guys, I'm interested in your takes on the misconceptions about big YouTuber meetups like the one we had this weekend. I'm sure everyone kind of has a vision in their head of what to expect, and it's so funny how completely different it ends up being. My Baltimore video should be 1 week from today. I got to record some more stuff for it. All right, Mr. J, I think we can wait. I'm sure it's going to be epic. Hey, Tech Examines in the house.
Good morning, Michael.
Yeah, he doesn't like the fact that his kid got a 2-hour delay. Yeah, either send him to school or keep him home, He did love it. He asked Susan if he could bring it to horseback riding this Tuesday to show everyone there, and Susan was like, sure, it's yours. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. It's a beautiful picture. Oh my goodness. Amazing. McGee Films was going to go, but he has to work.
Oh.
Gonna go
to the meetup?
Oh, to St. Augustine. Oh, that would be really cool. Hey,
but work gets in the way of so many things.
Stupid.
Darn work.
Stupid work. What are they thinking when they make you do that?
They're thinking, here's your paycheck.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Where's that counter? I can just go up and say, hey, thank you.
I know.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
When you create a money tree, honey, you will be
I've been
rich.
working feverishly in the lab on my money tree. Workbench Con had creators with 2 million subs and 100 subs, and no one discussed subscriber counts. It was awesome meetup too. You do it. That's really cool. And that's kind of exactly what you get at meetups like this. Everybody looks at everybody else like they've already got 1 million subscribers because they're just fans of their content. And how amazing is that? It's freaking awesome. PhotoFin, what's up, dude? Saw you dropped a new one today. Yes, PhotoFin put a new one out today as well. Rocket Sea Homestead is in the house. I hope Joe dropped his video in there. I didn't see it yet, but you could drop that puppy. I love this weekend. I was so nervous because I'm not in front of the camera personality, but it was so awesome. I didn't have to hide too much. Oh, Mrs. McGee, it was so neat to get to meet not only the people behind the camera, but the people behind the camera, like Monica, and Mrs. McGee Films, and we got to meet Mrs. Crizzicone, and we got to meet Mrs. That's How I Roll, and it was pretty epic. It really was. I think there was a couple other Mrs. there as well. Mrs. You Do It was there. Got to meet her. So it's pretty special stuff, guys. And you don't really realize what a huge thing it is for a YouTuber's wife to get involved in this stuff. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't have any interest whatsoever in being on camera. But believe it or not, Mrs. J. Lippman, Arian, has no interest whatsoever in really being on camera. And she came and hung out with us for a lot of the time. So it was really cool. There it is. Joe put out his Baltimore video. There is the link to that puppy right there. That is awesome. Oh, Gemma's got a new one out, a new poem uploaded today. Awesome, Gemma. Hey, Clint Moore's in the house. Hey, Clint, I'm gonna be hitting in your area. Probably not this week, but the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday after the weekend, I'm gonna try to come up and hang out in the Kentucky area, and maybe, just maybe, we can hang out a little bit. I know it's gonna be during the week, so that might be a problem. But I would love to get a chance to hang out with you and Mrs. Clint Moore as well. If we can figure out a way to do it. I'm going to spend some time with Mr. Backpacking with Jason a couple of days. And it would be really awesome to get a chance to hang out with you again, Clint. I'm usually annoyed at Mr. McGee Film when it comes to the YouTube stuff. But I had a lot of fun this weekend. Yeah, Monica's the same way. You know what the worst ones are? The worst ones are car shows, right?
The worst ones are anywhere that we're going that I just want to go and do some sightseeing, or I just want to go into the building. You know, you're walking across the parking lot, and he's like, wait, I have to get some B-roll. Wait, I just want a time lapse. I think those are the worst. But at the same time, the finished product is just amazing. And I saw your previous comment that you said thanks for being, that we were so nice to you. You were just McGee's wife. You're not just his wife. You're a supporter. And that's just as important. If you support him, he will be able to do even more because you're behind him and you're supporting him. And so I think it's very important that I'm so glad you came. I'm so glad we got to meet you.
Oh, it was awesome.
We enjoyed
Photo Finn, make sure to do that schoolwork, man. Keep working hard on that. That's really important. Clint Moore he haven't worked in a month because of the rain. Yeah, it never stops freaking raining here. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And as far as what you were saying, I mean, Monica takes a large role in my channel because of what I'm really trying to accomplish. So she's, helping me to write vlog posts and things like that. She's going to have a vlog post. Hopefully we're going to put it up today. It's going to be all kind of summing up the Baltimore Meetup. We're going to have lots of pictures and stuff in there. So you're going to be able to see that on the Feyrer Jr. website. I'm really looking forward to that. I just don't, I don't mind the car shows. Monica does not mind the car shows. She loves to look at pretty cars. But the simple fact that I'll spend 45 minutes kind of photographing every detail of the guy's car.
One car, yeah.
And then I'll spend 15 minutes talking to the guy about how he chromed the wheels or something. Yeah, that gets old for her. She just wants to see the pretty cars and go get some dinner.
Yeah. And if it's hot, to get out of the sun.
Yeah.
But
and when you start to film, you kind of get in that zone. And you don't really think about what time it is or anything like that. I'm just kind of getting into the details. And rain and snow now. The clock's forward this weekend. Lose an hour. Yeah, that's all I need is to lose an hour of sleep. Hey, 21090 Brewing's in the house. 210, I'm going to do something here. I am going to add you as a moderator. And I would like you to drop your video from the weekend. 21090 Brewing brewed an amazing brew. Dropped it with us. And I ended up coming home with 4 of them, I believe. Everybody else managed to get a couple of brewskis, so that's awesome. But 210, please, in the chat, drop your video from the weekend so that everybody has an opportunity to go check it out. I just walk away. Yep, that's kind of... Usually we go with Monica's sister, so she has a little bit of somebody to talk to. Women can't live with them, can't live without them. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live without mine. She's pretty cool. Yeah. Most times.
Thanks.
You're pretty awesome. Almost all the time.
Almost all the time.
You mean we have to lose an hour this weekend? Oh, is that this freaking weekend?
Maybe.
Oh no.
I don't know, because that's the first time I heard about it.
Oh,
so
man.
thanks, Joe.
That shows how much we pay attention.
Yeah.
Look at how Rachel would be so unhappy with my hair right now. Sorry, Rachel. When you see this later, I forgot to comb my hair. Justin made a very important connection with Chandra. They have very similar physical disabilities, and he has never met anyone that has the same obstacles to overcome that most relevant to him. Yes, Chandra was amazing as well. The kind of, I really thought the way that she described her disability, that she was going to have trouble getting around, and she was going to be slow or anything like that. Like, not slow, but slow walking and moving around. It was nothing like that. That girl is on fire. So I hope she's having a safe trip back to California today. I'm sure that's why she's not in the room. Chandra, we love you, my friend. But what an amazing opportunity to meet with her. Thank you so much, Michael. Here is our video. We are not really vloggers, so it's new to us. We interviewed several creators. Todd, I thought the video was really great. It was actually the first one we got to see. So far today, I watched Skinny G Panda's video. It's awesome. Chris Aconi's video, really artistic, really well done. Holy mackerel, Chris is becoming quite the cinematographer. If you guys haven't seen Chris Aconi's video yet, it's pretty cool stuff. I watched Wrestler Mania's video, really, really good. And then, of course, Joe, who already linked his video in the stream, is out today. And then my day one video is out as well. If one of you guys want to grab that and toss that in there, I would really appreciate that. My video from today, if anyone hasn't seen it. In case my hands didn't listen to my brain. Hi, Ralph. Hey, happy trails hiking. Good morning, Kay.
Good morning, Kay.
I believe, are you guys still in California? They were traveling out to California. That's why they had to miss the Baltimore meetup. Oh. I'm pretty jealous. California is at least warm. We've got another 6 inches of snow here, Kay. It's not cool.
But the sun's out today a little.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll melt soon.
Well, does that mean you're excited to go out and get in the sun and mow and mow the snow? Mow the snow in the front.
Me. We'll see.
I mowed the snow in the back. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy.
Oh, it's a heavy snow.
It's really wet. And it's supposed to be like 24 degrees today, which means that it has to be done, or because it's all going to freeze. I have watched all that have come out so far, and I love them. They're really good. Mrs. McGee, and they all have their own flair and their own style, and I just love that. Happy Trails is still traveling.
Still traveling.
I'm going to be getting on the road later this week. Happy Trails, assuming that jury duty is something I can manage to avoid. I like to avoid just about anything with the word duty in it. So. That's right, Michael T. I said duty. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. You guys are going to see day 2 coming out tomorrow, hopefully. I may split day 2 into 2 different videos because I really want to drag it out. And just because there's so much. I want you guys to get a chance to meet everybody. Yeah. And Timey is so... you know how warm it is? For everybody who really wants somebody to be angry at, hold on a second. I'm going to hook you guys up.
Nobody wants to be angry at somebody.
I think everybody wants to be angry at Timey, so let's give them a good reason.
Okay.
Let's give them a good reason. Here's the temperature right now in St. Augustine, Florida. All right, it's Orlando. It's close enough. 80 freaking degrees. Timey, if you were close enough to me, I might have to punch you. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Rocket Seas Homestead's in the house. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Budget.
Good morning, Budget.
Budget. We miss you, Budget. We really missed you this weekend.
Yeah.
For those who were there, Budget has not missed one of these meetups. He was at the meetup in Tennessee. He was at the meetup in Niagara. And so this was the first one that he had to miss. You were sorely missed, Budget. But I know it's only a matter of time before we hook up again. I don't know if you're going to St. Augustine, but it would be really cool to see you down there, man.
Tell them about September.
Yeah,
Let 'em prep
September.
for
We're
September.
I believe it's the weekend of the 17th in September. This isn't like a planned meetup per se, because it's definitely not going to be like a full collab meetup like what we had in Baltimore. But Monica and I are planning to go to Shawshank Prison in
August.
Ohio. Oh,
That's in August.
oh, that's right. That is in August.
That's August.
Yeah, so the next Collabathon meetup is going to be in Niagara Falls in late September. And I already know, confirmed, I already know that Rachel Rawson will definitely be there. So, Skinny G's video also came out. Very, very good stuff. Very good stuff. Skinny G made some awesome observations about the nature of what you expect in your head and what you actually get when you go to these meetups. Because she was expecting like paparazzi kind of cameras in your face the whole time.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, even as somebody like, and Mrs. McGee can relate to this, even as somebody who doesn't want to be on camera, because it's still a little,
You'd prefer if they kept you out of
I like to be
it.
on your camera. It's difficult to be, it's a little hard. But it's really not, you don't really even notice. And if you see somebody with the camera, your first instinct is to go, So it was actually a lot of fun. We talked about it pretty much the whole ride home.
And all last night we were up until, I don't know, 1
Late.
o'clock and just hanging out. Yep, see now Tammy's trying to rub it in even more. She says that's what it is in St. Augustine.
Oh, so.
It's 70 degrees. They lost 9 degrees from Orlando, but it's probably okay. It's not close enough. It really isn't. Yes, Siri. We did our first Collabathon meetup in Niagara last year. This time, I believe we're going to try to meet up on the other side of the border, on the Canada side. I'm so excited. I loved Niagara the first time around, so I'm really hopeful to get up there and do it again. I will have the camp out meetup information for June once I get home. That's awesome, Happy Trails. I know there are a lot of folks looking to get to the Happy Trails camping meet out, and there are hotel accommodations for you guys. What I was thinking is, because Jason's planning to go, so you and Dot can do the hotel room. Me and Jason, maybe we go camp.
Okay.
Something like that.
That works. That works.
Oh no, we put Monica in our video. I hope that was okay.
That's absolutely fine. Yes, that is absolutely fine. I don't mind, like, after the fact. It's just kind of a little difficult when it's happening.
Yeah. Believe it or not.
I don't know why. I'm just shy in front of the camera.
Yep, and that's another good tip for YouTubers going to these meetups, is to always kind of ask the person, is there anything you don't want on camera? For Monica and I, you don't have to ask, guys. If we're there and you want to put us on camera, just do so. We've given up the right to any privacy at this point, so we're perfectly fine with it.
Privacy.
But some people, it's always nice to ask. People were staring at us, all of us in Niagara with our cameras. I know. Budget, it was even more crowded in Baltimore, and some of the people were just kind of getting into it and photo bombing. Like Inspired John got photo bombed like 3 times. There he is.
WrestlerMania. Good morning.
WrestlerMania. I'm going to mod you. I want you to drop a link to your video right now, brother, so that folks can go and check out your video. You did a fantastic job. Recycle Dude, hello.
Good morning, Recycle Dude.
I have to roll to get back to work. Catch you guys later. See you later, Joe. If you didn't see it in the chat, up above is Joe's video is linked. Anybody who kind of pops in here who already put out their video, I'm modding them so they can drop their video. So WrestlerMania, drop your video. I had to roll out. Oh, let's see. Someone caught me on video having a brain freeze with my drink at the Cheesecake Factory. It looked like I was having a seizure. Yeah. Oh, Siri loves Niagara too. I'm excited. It will be on our side, the better side. I'm telling you, last time we were here, I didn't have my passport. Monica has hers, and I just stared longingly over at the Canada side, thinking, "Damn, it looks awesome over there." All the buildings and pretty lights, and we were stuck on the American side. So I'm looking forward to it. And Siri, it's going to be in late September, so I hope that you plan to make the trip. You will definitely love it. You will definitely love it. Oh my.
What is the day? What are the days for the Niagara? Do we have a date?
We don't.
I think-
It's going to kind of be up to Rachel, and she wants it to be closer to the end of September.
Okay.
For financial reasons. What is the days for Niagara? I would look at somewhere in the last 2 weekends of September, Mrs. McGee Films, and kind of just block those out and hope for the best. Do we get days yet, Timey? I know September, but what's the dates? Let's see. The owner of the restaurant at the hotel left a comment on our latest video so that everyone can connect to her. So go check it out and hit her up and say hi and thanks. Well, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's
they were
very
really, really fantastic at the at the hotel restaurant in the RL. I know Michael T Panetta got at least one free milkshake out of the deal. And if you don't know, I'm pretty sure that Michael T Panetta is addicted to milkshakes. So I don't know if there is a milkshake support group out there or something to help the poor guy out, but I think on Saturday, Michael T Panetta might have had between 1 and 5 milkshakes, somewhere on that scale. I know I saw him personally drink at least 2, and I think there might have been another one in there somewhere.
Perhaps.
What's the over under on Michael T Panetta's milkshake drinking on Saturday? I'm just wondering. He does love his milkshakes.
He does, but there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I think it's adorable. You should have saw his face when he asked if she had ice creams. Oh, he had 2. So I was right on the mark.
See?
I witnessed both.
You witnessed both.
Wave me a good morning. I definitely try to. I will book the days once you confirm the dates. Looking forward to meeting you. The other thing about meeting on the Canada side of the border at Niagara is that it's much cheaper, the hotel rooms. Strawberry milkshakes, they weren't that budget. I think Michael T Panetta likes to kind of go with vanilla. Jeez, he says. Hey, man, it's all good, Michael T. Some of us have other vices. I'm thinking milkshake is at least healthier than mine. I love milkshake
better.
too. So yeah, Rodney White wants his chocolate. I personally am a vanilla milkshake guy. I like a French vanilla milkshake. Milkshakes Anonymous. If it exists, I'll find it. Hook it up, Jay. Hook it up, Jay, because I think at this point, Michael T Panetta is starting to realize he has a problem.
Yes, but did you see that milkshake
Oh
that
my
he
gosh.
got from the bartender?
Oh.
With all the sprinkles on top. It
Sprinkles
looks so
and everything.
Good. Sprinkles
I
and
know.
whipped cream. It looks so good.
I think that it was so good that he enticed Lily to want a milkshake.
Penny.
She-
I think it was.
Oh,
Penny.
it was
Was
Lily.
it
I think
Penny?
it was Lily.
Oh, Lily to get one. Yes.
Yes, and
but
then
Penny was-
Lily got hers, and Lily literally sipped on that milkshake for like an hour and a half. It was awesome. Shamrock Shakes, Mrs. McGee Films. I am on board with that. I'm totally on board with
Yes.
that.
Those are so good.
I think maybe that could be Michael T Panetta and myself's next video, the journey for the Shamrock Shake.
It should be out soon.
It should be. It's almost
March.
Irish Day
Yep.
or whatever you call it, Shamrock Day,
Patty's
St.
Day.
Patty's. Yeah, that's what it was. She wouldn't let me pay either. I think the bartender liked me. I know, Michael T. I thought that was funny because you're like, how much is it? She's like, oh, it's on me. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is the coolest thing. They were so good to us at the RL Hotel, guys. I'm not even kidding. They took such good care of us. They didn't have any problems with the cameras. They did play a lot of music in that bar the day we arrived. The second that they set up our event, they turned all the music off. They understood that we needed to have a music-free zone to be able to film without getting content strikes. They were just so good to us, so that was awesome. Nomadic Bike says he loves the Shamrock Shake too. Now you know where I'm going to have to go for lunch. Freaking. Probably not.
Yeah, but if they don't have it yet, it's not gonna. You have to check.
They
it
have
out.
to have it. Isn't St. Patrick's Day like this week? Everest is in attention withdrawal. She is wondering where everyone went. I could definitely understand that. McGee Film says, I use chocolate mint chip ice cream. Oh,
And mint
extract. Ooh, that sounds pretty epic. See, my milkshakes consist of, and I've already covered this. I know I'm giving away my secret recipe. French vanilla ice cream, usually from Turkey Hill. And then, ooh, there's coins in the jar. We got to check that out. French vanilla ice cream, a little bit of vanilla extract, and a banana in a blender. and you're gonna love it. No buffering. Well, that's good. That's good. Michael Feyrer Jr., would you want to have a strawberry milkshake? Because he knows he would never live it down. I would never live it down. Shamrock Shake is already out. See?
Already out.
Jay knows. Jay knows.
Your journey to the shake could bring you down there.
It could. He knows the Neapolitan jokes would write themselves. I know. No buffering on my end. I hope nobody's buffering. My milkshake brings all the girls to the yard. How did I know that was going to come out? How did I know that was going to come? The best thing about the collaboration this weekend was you feel so much invested in others' work and success. That's such a great point to 1090. Folks that come to these meetups don't feel like they're not actually interested in promoting their own channels.
Right.
They're interested in promoting everyone else's channels.
Yep.
And you would think that's not the way it would be. We're all YouTubers. There is ego, no matter what anybody says about creating YouTube videos and creating a channel. But none of that shows up at these collaborations. Everybody wants to talk about how everyone else is so freaking awesome. That's incredible.
That is amazing.
Gil Skills, good morning. Watch
Gil
the Baltimore Get Together creators. Look like a lot of fun. Gil Skills, there are a lot of those videos out. If you look through the chat, if you scroll up, you're going to see a bunch of them we tossed in here. I want to check and see what the message is for that awesome donation. You guys are incredible. Incredible. Gil Skills, much love, brother. Thank you, Gil. Oh, my goodness. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. You know what? You guys just come through so much on the donations. It's really going to help me on my trip to St. Augustine. Maybe I won't have to freeze to death every night out in the tent, which I would definitely appreciate. Because the weather, when I'm looking at my phone on the travel down, is like in the 30s and 40s. And it's like, that's going to be pretty cold overnight. But you know what? We do what we can. We do what we can. Yeah, if you do a search for hashtag Collabathon, you're going to be able to find a lot of the videos. Has anyone said that Monica and Susan could be sisters? I kept mixing up their names. Really? I didn't know that. You know, you guys do have a similar look. You do have a similar look. And, you know, the work... Susan's not here, so we can talk about her a little bit. Oh, damn. The work that Susan put in, pulling all this Collabathon stuff together, working directly with the hotel and the restaurant in the hotel. Oh my goodness, it was just incredible. It was incredible. So thank you, Susan. Everybody who was at Niagara, if you guys want to just send Susan a quick thank you or something on Twitter, I know she would appreciate it. They're probably struggling through a pretty traffic-filled drive back up to Canada today. My goal with my Niagara collab video was to show that I could hang with the cool kids. You did an awesome job with it, Budget. You did an awesome job. Mike, get to know Blurb quick, and you won't have to worry about it. But we also have a really nice fire pit. I don't know what that means.
Blurb is her husband.
Oh, okay.
Fire pit. Sleeping by the fire pit.
I do love the fire pit, and I do have a tent, so I'll be all right. And besides that, Timey, by the time I get to St. Augustine, Florida, I'm not going to have to worry about 40-degree weather. So it'll be fine. I'll just lay down in my Speedo in the yard. It'll be great.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, can you imagine the neighbors? Hey, Kat, there's some fat guy in a Speedo in your yard. He's just laying there. Maybe you want to call the cops. Maybe Blurb whacked him over the head with a shovel. I don't know, but he's still there. Mike, it's Baltimore. You were just in. I know. Good day, guys. Have to go. Siri, thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. It's so awesome to have folks that come and find the best hour because we get to add folks to the family.
Yes.
And Siri has really been awesome. So thank you so much. It's 10:38. What are we going to do today, honey? What's your plan? You're going to write that vlog post today, right?
I could do that. I also have to watch all the videos that you guys are putting out now because I did watch WrestleManias yesterday. And it's just, the fact that everybody was there and everybody was collabing in it, it just kind of makes you smile watching the whole video, any video that people are putting out, and it's just so much fun to watch because you know you experienced it too, and to see it from somebody else's point of view, you're like, wow, I was right there and I didn't even see that.
I know.
So it's the stuff that other people are capturing that makes it really fun to watch.
Well, one of the things that I got to capture from pictures and images is the Spider-Man when she gave the Spider-Man painting to Justin. I wasn't there. I didn't see that. And his excitement was so awesome.
Yes, he was very excited.
Timmy says we do have a bedroom, but he needs to get to know you. So the Speedo immediately might not be a good idea.
Probably not.
All right, Timmy.
Just wear your bikini instead.
I'll wear it under my pants. Yeah, my bikini. Yeah, I'll keep the top on so my nipples are covered. I don't want John to get worked up. I'm still tired from the weekend. Man, you know what? I don't know what it is, but I'm just so pumped and excited for this week and all the things going on. What do I got? Stuff on me? Everyone like this?
Think so.
No.
Oh, here. How about this? How about this? Right
About this.
Here, how's that? Is that better?
I guess. But I'm not. I don't know.
You're still pumped because you have somewhere else to go.
I'm in the middle of I'm in the middle of like a
anywhere
2-week
else now.
stretch, so I'm a little bit
Yes.
I'm a little bit nervous actually. The
I'm a
first
little bit
time
rock and roll.
I know. The first time I went on the Travel Adventure series, I was so excited just to get on the road and try to do something. This time I'm actually a little bit nervous. I don't know why. And maybe it's because the first time I did it, I didn't have time to think about it, and I didn't realize how hard it was going to be. And so this time, I know how hard it is. So I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm so excited about it. No jury duty, fingers crossed, big time. I will know 5:30 tonight. The email says do not call after 5 he says do not call before 5:30. So after 5:30 I'll know. I'm stuck working on this basement. Oh,
Yeah.
Michael T. By the time I get back
To
from
the grind.
Florida, baby, that puppy's going to be done. And I'm pretty excited about it. And Hershey Park's going to be opening soon. It's going to be fantastic. Mermaids don't bite. I'm not worried about that so much, Tommy. I'm more worried about the camping and the tearing things down and setting them up and getting a video done every day. And I want to do some hiking. I want to get back on that trail. I'm probably not quite as in good a shape as I was last year, so I got to work my way into it.
But you're probably in better shape than when you started last year.
That's very true, very true. I just want to see some waterfalls. Next year this time, Pumpkin, you're coming with me to do this stuff. That's the one thing that I'm disappointed about is some of the things that I got to see on the first Travel Adventure series we still haven't gotten to experience together yet. There are two things that I want Monica to experience with me. One is Gatlinburg. For me, it was like downtown Disney, but in Tennessee. It was amazing. It was such a cool experience. And two is Klingman's Dome. Those are the two adventures that I went on that I know that she would be able to easily enjoy. She's not going to really want to hike 8 miles to get to a waterfall. She couldn't give a rat's ass about that. But something like Klingman's Dome is, a pretty short hike. It's all paved, and it's amazing vistas. It's like being on the top of the world. So that one I really want to share with you. We're going to try to do that at some point.
I'm sure we will.
I hope so. I painted one orange, too. What do we got here? What are we painting?
Walls.
Oh, Tech Examine. Did you paint one wall green? No, it's orange. It's really nice. It's like this color. I really like the way that Michael T has his basement set up. It makes for an awesome, awesome studio. And in PA, which I'm sure you know about. Wait, there are some gorgeous waterfalls in Georgia. I did hit one waterfall in Georgia last time around, Timey. There are some really nice waterfalls in PA that I've already seen when we did the Travel Adventure Series Season 2. And they're actually not far from my area. But it's just not the same when you're in your area. Nobody wants to be all up in your area. You know what I mean? We want to get out there. We want to travel. I need an orange wall. It'll clash with the blue hair, Tommy, I think. Oh my goodness. So I'm still having kind of the euphoria and elation from getting back from the meetup. But what's your biggest takeaway, honey? What was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment was probably meeting Rachel and Chandra.
It was pretty awesome.
Is that a moment?
I think so, because it's one of those things you don't expect is ever going to happen because of the distance that they live from us.
I know.
And Chandra, I've got such an affection for her filmmaking skills and styles that it was so cool to get a chance to meet her and pick her brain a little bit more and get to know her more as a person. You guys have no idea how many hugs went around. Oh my goodness. Every time I turned around, Rachel was giving me hugs. So she wasn't lying. She's a free hugger big time.
Or fixing your hair.
We've been talking about a call for weeks now. You going to have any free time today? I've got some marketing questions. Absolutely, Clint Moore. I have. Actually, today I don't have much planned. I'm gonna edit up day 2 of the video from Baltimore, and I'm gonna put together at least 2 videos from Video Content Marketing. So I'll be around the house all day. You're welcome to give me a call, man. Come to Indy and I'll take you to a cave.
I'll take you cave diving.
Cave diving near Hoojieback OD's neighborhood.
That could be cold.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, right now that would be very cold. No one will see Mike. Oh man, it's so good. It is really so good to see Clint hanging out in here with us again. Although I know it's only happening because he's not working right now because of the damn rain. And he'd probably rather be working. But we love you, my friend. We love you. Oh, my goodness. Well, I think my favorite moment... Man, what was my favorite moment? It's so hard to say.
The whole thing was my favorite moment. I mean, it's...
Honestly, the best hour of my day, that first day, when we've got 30-some people packed in the room... Everybody is talking in the background, and I'm kind of interviewing somebody up front each moment. And there were so many cool little things that happened, like Rachel singing Bohemian Rhapsody with Michael T Panetta, and just silly things like that. And those moments, man, they're fleeting, but we got them on camera, which is even cooler.
Well, I was in sort of like off to the side that first day because I knew it was all about everybody else, all about the content creators, and I knew he wanted to talk to them and everything. So I watched it again yesterday, and what I did notice was what he said back about nobody is about promoting themselves for the most part. Like everybody, he's like, hey, why don't you come over and sit down and we'll talk to you about your channel. As soon as that person was done, they would turn around and say, who's next? Or come on, it's your turn or something. And nobody wanted to hog the camera and, to just stay there and talk about themselves. It was all about, I'm done. Who's next? Come on, it's your turn. And I just thought that was really, really, really nice because it wasn't all about, okay, I'm here, I'm ABC channel, and this is what, and it just goes to show the caliber of people that we have, the kind of people we draw into this community, and how we are really here to support each other. And I say it like I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTube associate. So
yes.
He is really here to support people, and this is just a great community to be a part of.
It was a special thing, and the fact that people will sit down on the hot seat to talk about their channel, and they'll end up plugging other people in the room, saying, "Oh my goodness, I got to meet Wrestler Mania. It was so awesome. Yeah. You got to see this guy." You know what? That's awesome. Michael T says Rachel is a nut hugger. Wait, that didn't sound right. She's a nuts hugger. No, wait, she's a hugger nut. That's probably right. Let's get away from nuts. She's a crazy hugger. Oh my gosh. And Rachel was the only one who managed to drop foul language on the best hour of my day. I just want you to know that, Rachel. Rachel is like, we were at sea, and she was definitely like a sailor for most of the week, and it was so funny because it's a side that you don't get to see of people. Like you watch Rachel's videos, and you know that she is very, she's very energetic, and when you get to meet her in person, you realize that that's almost like on times 10. Like almost dialed back in the videos. So it was awesome getting to meet her. I don't know where the energy comes from. I really don't. No, we're talking about somebody who flew in from Europe and then drove down from Canada.
Yep.
Wow.
It was a long trip for her. But, we were just so glad she was here. And the fact that she is scheduled to be coming back in September, I've already said to him, I'm just already so excited to see her again in September. It's just one of those that you just want to be around that much energy and that much creativity. She's just a wonderful person.
Yes, Timey needs gentle hugs. I will keep that in mind, Timey. Just kick me in the shins if I forget. Mr. Lippman says that Rachel is shorter than him. And also Jiminy Cricket was shorter than you, I think. That guy on the Fiddle guy on the boardwalk area, the dock area, the pier. He was sitting by the dock of the bay playing his fiddle up. I
think that's why he wore such a tall hat.
I think so. He just wanted to stand out. I would have been plugging John. Wait, that didn't sound. Yeah, maybe that didn't come out exactly how you might have wanted it, Budget. It was so funny too. The other thing was somebody had mentioned how John was kind of in the background of the second day of the best hour, and he looked just like a GQ model. And if you looked at the pictures, it's like, oh my gosh. It looked like a GQ photograph. And that just means that there were a heck of a lot of beautiful people at the meetup. There really were. There really were. And I'm including everyone. Except for myself, really. Because that's why I'm all the way over here in the meetup video. So we can get the beautiful people in the picture. You'll hear me squeak like a kitty does when you pick up too fast. Oh, poor Dusty, he's nuts right now. We were gone for a couple of days, and last night, and this is pretty rare, like you've seen the video called Waiting where the cat jumps up to Monica, and he was trying to do that to me, and he jumped up, and of course I lifted up my foot at the same time, and then his foot went down, and then my foot went right on top of his foot, and he screamed like I stepped on his foot. And he looked at me like, man, why'd you do that?
Just trying to say hello.
Yeah, he was jumping up on me all last night. It was crazy. I'm catching up on That's How I Rolls videos on my tablet, and I'm already halfway through the playlist. Well, Justin, you found a great channel. I could tell you that. Justin and Ralph are amazing. They're amazing, and Everest is really cool. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. That's How I Roll family was some of the I spent a lot of time with those guys. It was just really fantastic. I think a couple of us are going to try to make a trip up to Rochester to spend a little more time with Justin and the guys in their natural habitat. Maybe even see maybe if we get a chance we can see him and Rain, his horse, and that would be cool. Mm-hmm. He was playing his fiddle for the public. He was fiddling around. That guy really knows how to fiddle around. That's what I'm saying. He was pretty good. He was very friendly. I don't know, anybody who's wearing an outfit from like the 1800s and a big stovepipe hat, I guess has to be pretty used to getting pointed and laughed at.
Well,
and stuff.
yeah, but you noticed him, and that's what he's looking for.
Yes,
he's looking for.
He's actually looking
noticed.
for tips.
Yeah. Well, probably. Yeah, but I mean, all those people who were getting him on camera too. He was, not requesting it, but he was playing up for that. So
he was.
If somebody posts him, and then somebody else comes and says, "Hey, I like that guy."
He was. I think actually Chris had gotten him in a video and got all the stuff that he was talking. He was giving away like his YouTube account information or something while he was playing. Okay. I can't talk and play at the same time, so that pretty much rules me out. I just want to ride on Rain. Yeah, I do. I told everybody after the Baltimore meetup that hugs were no longer free unless I can get a free ride on a pony. So I don't know how enforceable that rule's going to be.
It's not.
No, do you think they're always going to be free?
Yes, I believe they will.
Oh.
They'll just get extra if they can get you a ride on a pony.
Oh, I so want to ride on a pony. He jumped up on the hickory stump, and boy, let me tell you what. If you haven't noticed, I'm a fiddler player myself. I'm pretty sure those are song lyrics, aren't they, honey?
Perhaps. I don't recognize them right offhand. That's not Devil Went Down to... No, it's not Devil Went Down to Jordan.
Well, you know what? What's that song about? If you want a something or other, if you want to diddle your cousin, you got to have a fiddle in the band or something like that?
That's Alabama. And I don't think those are the lyrics.
Those aren't the lyrics?
No, I don't
If
think
you want to diddle your cousin, you have to have a fiddle in the band. Those are not the lyrics.
No,
then, huh?
those
All
are
right.
not the lyrics.
I have
If you want to
swam.
play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band.
I have a swan you can ride on. Ooh. Really? That's pretty cool. I always wanted to ride an ostrich. That looks like fun, doesn't
done
it?
that.
You've done that?
No.
You're light enough to do that. Devil Went Down to Georgia.
It is a Devil Went Down in Georgia.
I thought it would. I thought it might have been. So it's not about diddling your cousin with the fiddle in the band.
No, stop. No.
All right, I'm sorry. That was very un-PC-ness
That
of
was
me.
un-PC-ness. Yes, see, it is the Devil Went Down in Georgia. See, everybody knows this.
Everybody knows
this except us.
Yes, it is, Monica. See? We're morons. I'm sorry, I just listened to the cool guitar part. Lyrics? Psh, who needs those?
There's no... That's the whole point of Devil Went Down in Georgia. It's all about the fiddle. There's no guitar in it.
Yeah, there is. He plays against the guy playing the guitar. Yeah, brother.
That's not a guitar. Aren't those two fiddles? Fiddle against fiddle, or is it fiddle against guitar?
Well, that's the theory, but he plays it... Oh, my gosh.
I don't know.
You're never going to diddle your cousin now.
Thankfully.
Oh, yes, it is, Monica. Oh, man.
Thanks, Michael. I know.
She says the two of you are sad. Shedding a tear for us morons over here. Hey, you know what?
Two pathetic individuals.
Yes, but I'm telling you, nobody wants to play trivia against this one over here. Especially like 80s music trivia or something. You're screwed, man.
It depends. Some days are better than others. Some questions are easier than others. But...
No, they both play fiddles. Okay, well, my ears say one of those is a guitar.
And that's the point. That's why it's an awesome song.
All right, if you say so.
I say
The
so.
fiddles touched tips. Yeah, I guess that's how you end up diddling your cousin. The rustic fiddle against the electric fiddle. Okay. Or the acoustic fiddle against the electric fiddle. All right. If somebody has a fiddle at home and they can make it sound like the one in The Devil Went Down to Georgia, I want to hear it. I want to witness this live and in person.
Right now.
Yeah.
And have somebody out there playing it.
I could.
You
And
probably could.
amazingly, like the bass shows up there and everything. So I don't know how that works. Timey lives. I wish we could make our meetup, but the other side of the country. Deviate and be great. Soon enough, my friend. Soon enough. I really hope that we can do some traveling together. I would love, love, love to coordinate a collab musical in St. Augustine. Well, one song. Well, I can play... No, I'm not going to go there. Fiddle against fiddle is the newest social justice warrior thing. I hope not. I hope not. Everyone have a wonderful day. McGee Films, thank you so much, man. It's awesome to see you come by, but it was even more awesome to meet you guys in person.
Yes.
Justin Mello has been watching our playlist. He is an awesome YouTube friend, and haven't checked him out. Yes, please check out Justin Mello, especially if you love musical content. He works really hard at his craft, and he gets better and better every single day. And he's got a personality that's like on 11, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Oh, my neighbor has a snowblower. I don't have a snowblower, guys. That means he can go out there and 30 seconds later, after pushing it around, he's done. I have to go out there and work on muscles.
Yes.
It's muscle power.
Well, you'll be getting ready for your next trip. Although he has been known to come down and do our sidewalk as well.
Has he?
So, yes.
I
So
must have
maybe
missed those days.
He would, if it's heavy, he might take care of that. Maybe not. But...
You know what? I think it's if you want to play country music, you got to have a fiddle in the band. Is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure it's if you want to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band.
Oh, it has
right?
something to do
if
with
you want to play in Texas.
Either way, it doesn't have anything to do with your cousin.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with your cousin.
Okay. I just, see, memory
Those
happens.
are probably the underground country songs.
Yeah. You should make the collab playlist for Baltimore Meetup. We'll definitely have a collab playlist for it as soon as all the videos come out. I'm already kind of starting to collect videos. He doesn't want to help you out now. He really doesn't, Timey. He's a good guy, though. I'm so sad this is about to end, but I do need to get over to the rehab center and force Mom to sign some paperwork. Yes, Mom, here's the new insurance policy. No, $2.5 million isn't too much. Come on, sign it. I hope that's not what you're doing, Budget. And by the way, that was just a joke. I don't think Budget would ever do that.
No. No.
Budget, we love you, man. I hope things are looking up. I really do. Oh, that's how I roll. I am making a playlist. Awesome. So Justin's gonna definitely be watching some playlist stuff.
Yes, so will I
If you want to play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Michael.
Those guys have clean minds, apparently. Not this guy. Yeah, if I ever wrote a full album, it would probably be more like Two Live Crew than some country song.
Well, it would definitely be more like anything than a country song.
I just don't really care for music where your dog dies and you accidentally put your tongue on a frozen pole and then your girlfriend left you and then your dog came back in the middle of the night and beat you to death with a stick and then your pickup truck broke down while you're trying to get to the hospital. Those are not my kind of songs.
What kind of country songs do you listen to?
I don't know. This is exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing, yeah. I found an acoustic version of This Is Me on Shmule. That's cool. Hey, Pam is late. Pam,
hey, Pam.
Don't be late to March 9th, okay? Just don't be late to that. It's 11 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock. It is time for us to check out.
Sadly.
It's time for us to check out. I have to go write my country song. So we're gonna get back with you guys soon. Monica will be away at work for the week. It might be 2 weeks before we get to see you on the show again because I'll be away next weekend.
Oh, right.
So say bye to everybody, honey.
Bye, everybody. I might be in the chat. If I remember at 10 o'clock on Saturday. I might be in the chat.
I know. He's probably gonna be sleeping.
Yeah, maybe.
That's lead guitar's hot.
But not for a Louisiana band. That's from the same song.
Okay.
That's from Alabama.
Yeehaw.
Love that song.
Alabama's cool.
See, look at Mrs. McGee. That's not what country is. Hey now, she says. You're right, Mrs. McGee.
I don't
he
know.
doesn't listen to enough of it, and I'm telling him how great it is.
Maybe I'm from a different country, but it's all pickup trucks and puppy dogs that get kicked in the face, and your girlfriend left you, and she spilled a drink on your car, and then what happened was it rotted the paint on the car, and now you have to spend like $10,000 to get the damn thing repainted. It's crazy. It's crazy, and I ramble on. Guys, you have changed my life. You have changed my life. You've changed Monica's life. We cannot possibly
Look at that comment.
repay you.
Deviate. Sorry to interrupt. I was too drunk to take the pickup truck to the train when Mama got out of prison.
There you go. See?
That could write itself.
Deviate.
That's right.
Deviate knows how to write these.
No, Pam, I'm not able to make it. I have to go back and do this thing called work. Unfortunately, but he will hopefully be there.
Yes, Pam, don't be praying that you'll be there. Freaking be there. Or I'm going to come down to wherever you live, and I'm going to run over your lawn and do donuts.
Not in a Speedo, though.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, brother.
That's an added cost. You say I will be there. Put it out to the universe. That's exactly right. We love you guys. You've changed our lives. I can't tell you how much it means to us to come and hang out with you guys every single day and do this. It's a blessing. It's a true blessing. Thank you so much. Guys, you're getting one March 4th this year. Make the best of it, especially since we're going to lose an hour this weekend. So write your country song. Make it a big adventure. Have a great day, guys. Find your adventure, and I will see you soon.
Bye, guys. We love you.